welcome back to the 15-month review video. Thanks for everybody for tagging along. These are pretty special videos to me because they are a continued documentation of the ownership of this automobile. As of right now, 26,493 kilometers. I'm anticipating garbage all over the road on this drive. The wind has gotten unbelievable. The temperature is dropping. Winter is inbound. We are talking snow, below freezing every day. It is December the 6th today. This video is late. Why is this video late? Why am I talking about it so late in the month when I try to have it out for the 2nd, when it is my my actual anniversary of the car? I got engaged on Saturday, December the 2nd, in Port Hope, Ontario, to just the most magnificent human being I've ever met. Yeah, I'm not going to get too into that. It was just extremely special. Did film it, did post the video. A little conflicted on whether or not to post it, but I was there and I told her I was making a video. So in order to keep authenticity and do what we do, I filmed it. Video's not perfect, audio's not great, but you can hear what goes on, you can see what goes on, and I'm just extremely excited about the future. So rather than film this on the weekend, which had great weather, I just spent it with her. I felt like it was a pivotal point in our relationship. I really didn't want to be distracted or thinking about work, because quite frankly, YouTube is work, and I wanted her to know that, you know, no matter what happens, you know, we are us. And that was the key. So about the car, I have developed a rattle in the left door. It appears to be a speaker. Either has come loose, it rattles a little bit on bumpy roads when the stereo's off, and a lot when the stereo's on. So I'm not exactly sure what's all going on with that. The winter tires have been really good, but I did scuff the rear brake calipers. There will be more on that to come in the future. Nothing crazy, it just scuffed the one corner a little bit. And it appears to only be doing it on one side. I do have rim spacers for it. I got them in yesterday. But, you know, it takes a little bit of time for me to line up a spot to go do it. So once I get all that sorted, you'll see a video on what I did and the damage. And, you know, I mean, I believe they're cast aluminum, so they're not going to rust. So I'm not really concerned about it. And I am planning on doing the red caliper paint by G2 in the spring. I'm going to paint them red to try and spruce it up a little bit. And I'm pretty excited about that too. I think that'll add another really, really nice touch to the car. Few of the little issues I had before still there. I've gotten some really wicked stone chips, and I don't know, the rest of the car is great. The seats are still unbelievably comfortable. Fuel economy is about where it's always been. I'm getting like 22 to 24 miles per gallon, give or take, but that's on average. When I get out on the highway, I definitely see 30 all the time, no questions asked. Going way too fast with cruise control on, 30 miles per gallon is just pretty much the given. And then around town, I average 22 to 24 miles per gallon, which is pretty good. I'm a get in it guy. I really love the V8 kick in the pants. You know, early morning, mid-afternoon, late afternoon, late in the evening. It really doesn't matter. I just enjoy this car all the time. One thing I do want to note on is I've owned this car for 15 months. I am coming up to almost the most amount of mileage I've ever put on a single vehicle, and I am 100% satisfied with this car still to date. There's nothing about it that I would really change. There's no options I would like to live without. There's no features I really wish I had. There's really nothing to do with this car that isn't right where I feel it should be. And I mean, I got a really well-spec'd 2SS, and it's superb. It's absolutely superb. So future plans and things coming up. I crashed the drone. I was going to hang a "Will you marry me" sign in the ring off of the drone and fly it over in front of the girlfriend and do it that way. I thought it'd be a little more unique, a little fun. So while, you know, doing some mock-ups and templates in the driveway, she went down. She hit really hard, broke the gimbal cable again. So I got that in as well, but that's like, last time it took me, what, 12 hours, 10 hours, something like that, to rip it apart, change 3 inches of cable, and put it back together. So, and you need to do it on a night when you have time and some attention. So I'm going to try and get that done on the weekend, so there's no drone shots for this video. I don't like recycling my drone footage too much. I like to keep updating you guys. Parts, I have a Mishimoto catch can coming in. I have been sponsored by Mishimoto, and I have a sponsor pack coming in with said, and one surprise item to which I was able to afford from Mishimoto. They don't do a ton for this car. They are very much a tuner company and do a lot for intercoolers and all that good stuff, so there's not a ton I can get out of them. But I mean, it's going to be a long-term thing. They do gorgeous hoses, and I would love to spruce up some of my engine bay, so they're going to be my guys, and we're going to work together on a lot of that. So I mean, again, just lots of things to come. We'll see how it all pans out, but yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm in a really good place. It was a really bad, really good month. I'm not going to talk about the bad because it doesn't matter, but I launched my website, I started selling clothing, sold some clothing, which is spectacular, and the channel had a really great month. Picked up a lot of new subscribers, so if you're just tuning in, I thank you kindly, and if you're not, and you're just returning, welcome back. I do appreciate all of the love and support you guys have shown me. It's just an amazing adventure that I'm on. You guys and your support has really just lifted me up and put me in a place where I really was striving for a long time, and answered a lot of questions I never had answered. And we'll get into more of that on other videos, but I really do appreciate everything. So, and again, this car, you get that buyer's remorse, right? You're like, should I have spent the money? Should I not have spent the money? I sit back and I go, this car is a lot of money. It was way more than I should have undertaken, and I would have been just as happy with, I mean, any Camaro. That's just long and short. I would have been happy with a Mustang and a Challenger. I mean, there's really nothing to complain about on any front, but I really did buy my dream car. I bought my dream car with that, the end goal that I'm going to work, I'm going to do more, I'm going to learn more than I've ever known, and I'm going to finally start doing the things I've always wanted to do, which is the YouTube and the making the videos and the short films and the features and the special content, and everything I've done and everything I've learned was because I bought the car. Before that, I really didn't have the drive or the motivation to get it done. So the necessary evil that buying this car presented has resulted in a lifelong passion and community support. Northern Muscle Alliance, it's now a thing. I have guys I get to go hang out with all summer, and even during the winter, and go on cruises and go out for dinner and just go do stuff. It's awesome. It's amazing. Like we get to be that. We get to be that, I guess, long and short, and it's just super exciting. So that's it. I'm going to keep this one as short as absolutely possible because it's not as fun and exciting as others. But, you know, they come and they go. We all know how life is, and the videos are just a reflection of that. It gets dark early, it's getting cold as hell, and crash the drone. So, you know, what are you going to do? Until next time, guys, take care, drive safe, and behave.